Hi everyone! Today I'm going to do a nice kind of deep, dark, vampy look for you. I already did one side of my face minus the lips. So I'm doing bronzer to give a little bit of shape to my face. It's winter, I'm pale, I look like I'm dead, which would add to the vampy look, but I like to look a little bit alive. I used a really nice highlighter. It's one of Dior's old ones. They don't have it anymore. Their new one is somewhat comparable. And I already did the nice dramatic cat eye here, and I used my mascara trio. I used the Lash Maximizer, my Dior Show Ecstasy, and then the Dior Show Blackout to get those amazing lashes that I love. I already used my brow styler for this brow, and I used my smudge proof eyeshadow base already. First, I'm going to work on filling in that lash line. I don't want any empty spaces, nothing when I do that cat eye, otherwise it really takes away from the whole look. Alright, try to have a mirror close by so that you can really see what all is happening when you do that. Okay. So in the tutorial where I showed you how I did this with a brush, normally what I do is I start with a pen, one of those felt tip pens, because it has a smaller tip to it, and so that's how I do mine on a daily basis. So I'm going to just trace it out with this, and then I'm going to go in with the gel liner to complete it and really deepen it a little bit, because this actually is on its last legs, so I have to go over it a few times to really get that depth that I want. So that gives a really nice traced outline to then follow with my eyeliner on my hand. I'm using the NARS eye paint in Black Valley. It goes on really nice and smooth. Try to focus on one eye at a time so that you can just keep going over it till you get that perfect opaque black. You don't, I mean, unless you're going for that, you don't want it to be a watery black, because then that just doesn't look done. I'm going to tighten up my hold on my eye a little bit more so I can get a little closer to that lash line. As I said, I don't want any naked spots. You can softly take the tip of the brush and just gently flick it out, and that'll give you that soft edge there, which I just messed up. So, Q-tip, eye makeup remover, your best friend when you're creating that dramatic cat eye. So I use the eyeliners, the eye makeup remover side first, then the dry side, and you just roll it. And it's erased. Concealer brush, just to wipe away any excess eye makeup remover that might have stuck around. Look at both of your eyes to make sure it's even. Again, you close it halfway. I'm going to go fill in that inner corner area. Make sure this part goes. And there you have it. Nice, dramatic eyes. Really bring the attention up there. This look may not be for those of you that don't like to have strong eyes as well as strong lips. I think it's okay to do, especially if they're kind of muted tones or similar tones. The lipstick is very deep. The eyeliner is really deep. I don't have a lot of color changes going on. That's why I stayed pretty neutral on my face makeup. So I chose the Bobbi Brown blush brush. I really like this brush for blush, even for bronzer. So I took the bronzer and I just brought it underneath that cheekbone and then around my face. I used the Laguna bronzer from NARS. Next, I have this smaller Real Techniques highlighter brush, and I use that to dab that highlighter right on top of the cheekbone to really make that pop. Go a little bit down the center of your nose, and then right on that Cupid's bow. We're going to do lips now. I'm using this MAC lip liner, which is their Pro Long Lip Pencil in Bespoken 4. So I start in the center. I'm not going to talk while I do this because then that's not realistic. I start in the center and then the bottom and then just gradually color in. I'm not going to color in all the way like I usually do, just so then I have kind of a tonal difference between the lipstick and the lip liner. Okay. Coloring it in a little bit. Kind of like sketched in, not colored in with a marker, more like colored in with a coloring pencil. And I like to use the full length of the eyeliner because that kind of smooths it in. Alright, now for my lovely Kat Von D studded lipstick in Homegirl. I love this, and I love her packaging. This is the new packaging for these. And that lip liner matches this pretty spot on. You can use a lip pencil if you, lip brush if you want to put it on, but I like to just do it straight from the tube when I'm putting it on myself. They're pretty matte, so you do have to, it does drag a little bit, but I think it takes a little while just to warm it up. Go through with your lips, with your finger. Smooth it out. Can even go with that lip pencil. Just make sure it's nice and even. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrow, because I've already done the other eyebrow. And this is with the Dior Show Brow Styler. One color for everyone. Pretty cool. If you like to wear lashes, if you get any of those lashes that are just the tail end portion, those look great with this too, because it just adds that extra fringe to that outer portion of your lashes to amp up that look a little bit. Okay. Do a little bit of powder. And then the mascara trio. maximizer first. You can even add 2 coats of it if you want to get a little crazy. The ecstasy. Really work it on there. And then last but not least, the blackout. Go in with a Q-tip. Clean that out because it may transfer a little bit before it truly fully sets. You can even add a little bit of white eyeliner if you want. It's totally up to you. Well, I hope you guys like this look. It's kind of, you know, it's dark. It's how I feel in January, you know. January is such a sucky month. Well, I hope you guys are staying warm and stay tuned for some great hair tips later. All right, enjoy and be beautiful.